Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I want us to continue with this debate on matters ADANI because Okiya Omtatah was invited to a session on Spice FM, and the main objective was for Okiya Omtatah to escalate, or rather to explain more about what he mentioned on Friday during the grilling session on CS Chirchir.
I'm saying that the ADANI proposal, because if you look at it, a PPA is supposed to be a totally complete
PPP.
PPP is supposed to be a totally complete document with no additions and whatever. This one is like a tender document where somebody is supposed to fill in information. And if you go like when the minister came, he came with a document called the heads of terms.
Yes.
When you look at it, it's like the government is trying to improve on that document. The way you would handle a competitive tender and what have you. This document is not complete. And the act is very clear that the document must be complete when you propose. So going through this document, you find the fingerprint of KAA is all over. The way you prepare a document for a bid. Looks like this document was done. Instead of being sold on the market through a competitive bidding, somebody invited ADANI or somebody made a deal with ADANI.
So Okiya Omtatah talked about an aspect which I think many people have not known. He said that the document that he was holding, this is the ADANI document, had the KAA's signatures all over. Now, there's also something that Okiya Omtatah mentioned there. This deal that Chirchir said had not been concluded had signatures from ADANI in literally all the pages. So before we get further on this analysis, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. If you remember a couple of videos ago when I started talking more about ADANI, I told you that we will be talking about this issue until its conclusion. So now our main focus here in this analysis is a statement that Okiya Omtatah released during the Spice FM interview. I don't know how many of you follow those interviews. I do follow, and Ruto can't deny the fact that Spice FM has been helping so much when it comes to debunking some of the concerns of this magnitude. Ruto himself used to go to Spice FM back then, so he used that platform to channel his agenda. So on to Okiya Omtatah's statement. Allow me to share this part of the video so that you can get to understand what really Okiya Omtatah mentioned as far as those documents, because according to Okiya Omtatah, he says those documents are not pure. Those documents have KAA signatures all over. That is a position that Okiya Omtatah maintains. So maybe you might want to watch this video.
Well, he said they have not signed, that they are still in process. But as you can see, the ADANI signature is here.
ADANI has already signed this part.
Yes, the signature is here. These would have signed on the document.
They've initialed
signed on each page.
They've initialed all pages.
They have initialed. So they're saying that there's no contract. But what it tells us that there's a contract is the act itself, because the act has a requirement. And I asked the minister that question and he didn't answer. They say, on execution of a project agreement, the project contracting authority and the successful bidder shall establish a project company in accordance with the Companies Act 2015.
Based on Okiya Omtatah's statement, the argument from Okiya Omtatah revolves around the document. Okiya is focusing on the process. This reminds me of IEBC presidential petition, the 2017, that saw the nullification of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's election. And during that time, which was slightly different from the 2013 presidential election where Raila focused on the votes, in 2017, Raila focused on the process, you know. So that nullification became successful because of the process, because Raila focused on the process and the process was flawed. Now, if you listen to what Okiya Omtata has been talking about, if you're very careful listening to his words, I've been following him, by the way, and that's why I have a feeling that there's going to be a major setback for these people pushing for a done deal because of Okiya Omtata's involvement in this case. So if you listen to Okiya very carefully and been following him, you realize that Okiya Omtata is focusing on this document and the process. He says that the process was flawed. And also, if you follow the statement from Okiya Omtata, he talks about a mistake he detected from Chirchir during Chirchir's submission, because according to Okiya Omtata, he says Chirchir could have hinted that there is a formation of a company, and then also at the same time talked about said that this deal has not been done. So the pertinent question here is, how comes are you forming a company, or why have you moved to the position of forming a company that will be run by a Kenyan, you know, a company that will be run by a Kenyan, and at the same time you're saying that this deal has not been done, the deal is still pending. So that's why you find that Okiya Omtata is focusing on the process. This process, according to Okiya Omtata, is not straight, is not constitutional, and is overly flawed. And that's why I believe that based on Okiya Omtata's strategy, this deal might fail because Okiya Omtata is attacking the process, is attacking the document. The document has fingerprints of KAA staffs all over the document. What does that mean? KAA's fingerprints are all over. It simply means that this document couldn't have been originated by ADANI as perceived or as communicated by Chirchir. But the good thing with Okiya Omtata's submission in this Spice FM interview is that Okiya Omtata maintains that it has reached a point where the CS for Treasury, both the current and the former, will be brought for someone. The CS for Transport, the former, will also be brought for someone. And to talk about the CS for Transport, we are referring to Murkomen. He has talked about KAA board members. Some of them will be brought in for someone. So all these are seeking to unearth any missing link in the process of unearthing the truth behind this deal. This deal, according to Okiya Omtata, is flawed. The documents are suspicious, and nobody can convince Okiya Omtata that the documents are which can be relied upon. He talks about documents which, according to him, have missed some points which are supposed to be anchored, points which are anchored in the Constitution. So, in short, what Okiya Omtata was trying to say is that everything that Chirchir said during the Senate committee, according to him, did not make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, that's according to Okiya Omtata's position. Do you have a position on Okiya Omtata's statement? Just go below in your comment section and offer your reaction on this. This deal, I told you that we are going to follow up on this matter as days go by. We're not going to leave any stone unturned. So we are expecting that there are going to be summons for CS Mbadi. There are going to be summons from for Murkomen, summons from KPA boss. Of course, this matter, based on how I see it, it is still again going to go to court. You know, probably that's why you find that courts are now feeling that they are being threatened. You saw what Martha Koome said. I don't want to comment much on that because there's another video I've done on Martha Koome's statement as far as intimidations on the judiciary. So, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.